Hello, everybody. Welcome back to No Stipulations. This is probably going to be the first video of ours that anybody's seen that isn't podcast related. We've been working on some things, but it's just there's a lot to edit because we talk a lot. But right now we're gonna. This episode, as you saw by the title, I'm certain, is going to be our predictions for Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania 41. Now, we're going to be doing these matches in the order that I had them listed on the websites I found them, which was Yahoo Sports, and I can't remember where I found the NXT ones, but whatever. First off, I'm also here with Brendan. Hi, Brendan.
Hello, I'm also here.
Yes, the first match that we're going to get is the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match for a women's tag title match, the WWE Women's Tag Championship. It's going to be Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez versus Metaphor versus Chemical X versus Fatal Influence. Like I said, we're making our picks for this match. So, Brendan, tell me your pick and why.
I have Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. And I have them winning because it's high time that they be taken seriously again, not just in the NXT women's tag division, but also across WWE. They're absolutely electric to watch. And I think that a win at Stand and Deliver would put them in prime category to be in the mix for the women's tag titles.
I completely agree with you. I'm hoping that this is like a prelude to reintroducing the NXT Women's Tag Championships because I mean this match shows it off. There's so much room in that roster for tag wrestling. I also am picking the Meta Girls because they're awesome, you know.
I agree.
But
And
yeah,
the next match we have that is between it is the three-way or it is the six-man tag match between Dark State and the D'Angelo family, correct?
yes, that's what I have listed next.
And who do you have, Logan?
I feel like it has to be Dark State, you know. You got Saquon Sugars, Osiris Griffin, Cutler James, and um, Dion Lennox. They just got here. They've had one match in which they destroyed the team of Obafemi, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans. So I feel like they have to go over here.
I would completely agree. I completely agree with you. Dark State, this would be their first really big match besides their debut, and I think that they need to get the win.
Completely concur. Uh, this might be the match where we disagree. The match for the NXT Tag Team titles: Fraxium versus Hank and Tank. Brendan, who's your pick?
I was kind of going back and forth on this, but I have Hank and Tank.
Me too.
You do too?
I th-
That
I think it's high time
Fraxium
for Fraxium to go to the main roster.
I think Fraxium is going to go to the main roster. Not to mention that, but if they do decide that they aren't going to go to the main roster, they're having their problems with each other right now.
Exactly. There's so much room because Nathan snubbed Hank and Tank on NXT, but Axiom shook their hand. They've been having some gripes because they both had matches on the main roster on SmackDown. Axiom against Gunther and Frazier against Ray Phoenix in his debut. Both were excellent matches.
All right, so
But
so far we have three of the same matches. Logan, what is the next match that we have? Please tell me that we can differentiate on something.
I don't know that we will, because next up we have the NXT North American Championship match: Ethan Page versus the champion Ricky Starks.
Well, I he used to go by Ricky Starks. Now he's going by a different name.
Oh my God, I
Some
wrote Ricky Starks.
Hey, don't worry, buddy.
I
Don't
wrote
worry. I
Ricky
still call him
Starks.
Ricky Starks. I still call him Ricky Starks every now and then. But it is.
Oh God, I dead named him. I'm sorry, Ricky.
Oh, don't worry. Ricky forgives you. Ricky forgives you. Ricky's a.
I deserve absolute destruction.
But I got Ricky retaining. This is momentum that Ricky needs. Plus, Ethan, he could have the opportunity to go to the main roster if he loses.
Um,
I'm
I do
not
think
sure.
Ricky. I think Ricky's gonna win, but just for the sake of us having something that we don't agree on,
No, there's gonna be
give me all ego, Ethan
no
Page.
there. I know that there's gonna be one result that we disagree with that we
There's
can
gonna be
do
a
it.
few.
If you think that Ricky's gonna win, you shouldn't have to change it.
I give me all ego.
There is definitely going to be at least two different matches that we have somebody different winning. So why don't you slot your original pick?
Give me all ego.
All right, you want to look stupid? That's fine by you.
I'm gonna look stupid with a smile on my face.
Uh, uh, uh. But Ricky is winning, my friend.
Whatever you say, buddy. Next up, we
Yeah.
have the Women's North American Championship match. It's a ladder match. We got Zarya, Sol Ruka, Kalani Jordan, Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, and Thea Hale. Brendan, in this field of absolute insanity, who's your pick?
Well, I don't think it's going to be either Zaruka winning. I think that's pretty obvious. And then
So,
I kind of went back and forth on a couple people. I thought about Kalani Jordan. I thought about Izzy Dame, but I finally settled on Thea Hale.
you think so?
I think so too. I mean, she had a loud response whenever she returned, and you seemed very vocal on social media about how they should have the strap be put on her, so I completely agree with you.
I think they should put the strap on her, but I don't think they're gonna. Give me the WWE Speed Champion, Sol Ruka.
Ooh, that's a bold prediction.
Imagine a soul snatcher off a ladder, Brendan.
Oh, that spot's gonna go crazy. Oh, I can't wait for the ladder match.
Your mic cut out.
What it cut out on.
Oh
Oh,
no, yeah, on that.
ah, man.
Moving onward, we have one of two NXT World Championships. The Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship. Stephanie Vaquer versus Julia versus Jada Parker versus Jordan Grace. Brendan,
Give me Julia.
you got Julia getting her title back?
I got Julia getting her title back, baby.
Well, to that I say, give me the Juggernaut, baby.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting
Jordan
choice.
Grace. I think Stephanie Vaquer and Julia both deserve to go to the main roster. I don't know that they will. I think Stephanie would go first because she is the champion right now, so it would make the most sense. I also want Jordan Grace to hold that belt. Oh baby.
Hmm. And
But our
then
final
we got
match,
the
our final
main
match,
event, the triple threat match between Oba Femi, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans. Who you got?
give me the young OG.
Ooh, I got the ruler, Oba Femi.
I got Javon pinning Trick.
I think
Oba goes to the main roster. Trick and Javon have a hell of a feud.
You see, I think it's going to be the opposite. I think Trick takes the pin and Trick goes to the main roster. Meanwhile, Oba and Javon have the feud.
I just said Trick takes the pin.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Trick takes the pin. I thought you said Oba takes the pin.
Well, I have Javon pinning Trick because it's Oba Femi, you know?
Yeah.
He's also undefeated in triple threats, so, like, they're setting something up.
But
But
yeah, those were our predictions for Stand and Deliver.
we're
We
going to
will.
flash a text wall real quick just to reinstate our picks for that. Sorry to give you more editing work, Brendan.
Nah, this is a video I'm fully looking forward to get started editing with.
Yeah, but now that we have Stand and Deliver, a few hours later, after the needless 3-hour pre-show of WrestleMania Night 1, this is the first match listed on Yahoo. Jade Cargill versus Naomi, the first women's match without a singles women's match, without a championship, without a stipulation in WWE in WrestleMania history. Brendan, which of these two powerhouses are you taking?
Now, this is an interesting one because you can make a great case for either women. Naomi's having like some of the best character work she's ever had in her career, and she's a very interesting heel. But I think you got to give it to Jade Cargill. It's her first WrestleMania match, and I think Naomi's going to put her over.
Second. Second WrestleMania match.
Oh, yes, that's right. She had the tag team match last year. Excuse me.
Yes. Sorry to contradict you, but you better proceed with caution, Brendan.
Ooh, you got Naomi?
I got Naomi winning here, and she's going to win Money in the Bank.
Oh, I love that idea. Oh, put the briefcase on Naomi.
But after that, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. I'm going to tell you first. Rey Mysterio is ripping that stupid mask off Chad Gable's head.
Yeah, I got Ray winning.
And then we don't have a graphic for this, so we're just going to put a picture of Randy Orton looking silly. We got Randy Orton versus question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, as my script says.
Yeah, but regardless of who Randy faces, he will likely walk out with the win at WrestleMania.
Now, take note for anybody listening, we are recording this April 16th, 2 days before SmackDown. So if Randy's opponent is announced on SmackDown, we did not know.
Yes.
After that, we have the World Tag Team Championships, The New Day versus the champions defending, the War Raiders. Brendan?
Give me the War Raiders.
Oh, I didn't even make my pick for the last one. Randy's getting the win there.
Okay, cool. But I got the War Raiders. They win.
I
They
also have
retain.
I also have the War Raiders
Because
retaining
I have a little feeling something
because
big is gonna happen.
because they gonna get big.
Hey,
Uh,
y'all want to go big?
yeah. After that, we have the United States Championship, LA Knight versus a Jacob Fatu. Tell me who you got, Brendan.
Give me Jacob Fatu. The belt's already got his germs on it, so it's already his.
I'm also taking the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. It's gonna be a hell of a match, but Jacob's gonna walk out with that thing. Would be funny if he lost his first pinfall match because of bloodline interference, though.
I could see that happening.
Sorry for coughing directly into the mic. Next up, we have Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. Brennan?
This is essentially a coin toss because Charlotte, of course, she can throw her weight around, and yeah, she put over Rhea at 39, but man, if she doesn't put over Tiffany, it feels like a bad decision. I got Tiffany.
It's Tiffy time here at No Stipulations. I got her too. After that, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The Ring General Gunta versus Jey Uso.
And I feel like this is going to be our big debate of this whole predictions show. Who do you have?
Uh, who I want to win is Gunther, but who I think is going to win is Jay.
I completely agree with you. I think it would be totally hilarious if Gunther
If
wins,
if he squashed him in 6 seconds,
but Jay is
power
going to
bomb and
win.
chokes him out. Jay's
Jay's
gonna win.
going to win in all honesty because if he wins the Royal Rumble and loses, that is going to be the biggest waste of time WWE Creative has ever had this year.
I don't know, man. They've wasted our time pretty good.
I don't know. It just feels like a stupid decision if he wins the Rumble and then just loses to Gunther.
You never know. But then we get our main event. This is going to be decisive. Our triple threat main event: Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Who's your pick, Bree?
Give me CM Punk.
Why?
I got Punk winning because I think he eventually is gonna challenge Cena. I think he could do it at Money in the Bank, potentially, right after
Wouldn't
Randy at Backlash.
wouldn't that be a callback?
I know. Plus, it's gonna be in Los Angeles, which is polar opposite to what happened to Punk when it was in Chicago. Mind you, Cena's an actor now and he lives in LA, so this is on Cena's turf, technically.
All right.
How
I'll tell
freaking
you,
cool would that be?
that would be really cool. I don't think that would. I think that might happen either way. But I'll tell you who my pick is.
Who?
An architect. Some might call him a messiah. Some might even call him a visionary. Give me Seth freaking Rollins.
I was going back and forth between Punk and Rollins. Do you think Heyman gets involved with this decision?
I think Roman is too busy interfering with Heyman, which distracts Punk, which allows Seth to curb stomp both of them into the dirt.
Oh yeah, you think that Punk and Roman are going to be too occupied with each other and he's just going to clean house?
Seth's too busy fucking with them. They're too busy fucking with each other. Seth's gonna be too busy winning.
Exactly. That was the reason, my original reasoning, but then I looked one picture about who they want to
Right.
have in the title picture.
Well, this could still happen either way.
True.
But that's WrestleMania Night 1. WrestleMania Night 2. First match we have listed here, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Brendan?
You're going to hate me, but
Brendan.
I think Logan
Brendan.
Paul is going to win.
Brendan. Brendan.
I know, I know.
Don't do this to me.
Listen,
Brendan.
this is going to light a fire under the internet wrestling community, and it's going to have them back AJ like they've never done before. This is going to start the old man AJ storyline. He's going to go into an immediate feud with Karrion Kross right after this, and then he's going to find himself later on, and sooner or later he's going to win the IC title, walk into the sunset, call it done deal.
Brendan.
What?
I'm gonna find you. If this happens, I'm going to find you.
Bro, I'm just looking at what they're doing. Listen, I hope AJ wins. For God's sakes, I don't want Logan Paul to win at WrestleMania.
Hailing from Georgia, my pick, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And I truly do hope that AJ wins. Logan's a douche.
But
I said, not you,
next up,
dumbass.
next up, we have the Sin City Street Fight. Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath, versus the Archer, El Campeon, formerly Damian Priest.
Give me Drew McIntyre.
Give me Drew McIntyre.
He needs the
I
win.
I love
They got
Damian.
big things for him.
Drew spent the last year getting screwed out of everything. He got screwed out of his title by Punk, and Priest cashed in on him, so it would make sense for Drew to walk out with his head held high as Damian looks up at the lights. Because I have a feeling that this SmackDown, they're going to have Damian standing tall.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Then we've got our first championship listed on the night. The Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way. The champion Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass, versus Penta from Mexico. We got Finn Balor. And finally, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. We got.
I was torn between both members of the Judgment Day, but I think Dominic Mysterio is going to win.
Really?
Yeah, I think Dom's going to win.
Interesting. Why?
I think it would be a shock because really they've had him kind of be booked as this little lackey of the Judgment Day, and I think it would catch everybody by surprise if he throws Finn out of the ring and steals his pin to win the title.
I was actually thinking something along that line. However, it's Finn breaking up Dominic's pin, which sends them tumbling out of the ring, which allows Penta to hit his patented driver and pin the champ. Give me Penta.
Ooh, that's a very interesting pick.
After that, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria and Bayley versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
My original prediction, I had Bayley and Lyra winning, but I
Frankly,
have since changed it to the Judgment Day.
I agree. Judgment Day is walking out. Bayley and Lyra are going to fight. It's going to cost them the titles. Yada, yada. Liv and Raquel are retaining in WrestleMania. Next up, we have our second to last match of the night, which is more than likely going to be the quote-unquote co-main event. The triple threat WWE Women's World Championship between the champion, Io Sky, versus Bianca Belair, versus Rhea Bloody Ripley. Who you got?
Can we say our answers at the same time?
Should we?
Yes. 3,
All right. 2,
1.
1.
Io Sky.
Bianca Belair.
What? Oh man. I totally thought you were gonna have Io.
Listen. I want Io to retain. I really want Io to walk out of WrestleMania as champion. But similar to what you said with WWE wasting our time with Jay winning the Rumble, it would kind of be a waste of everyone's time if Bianca didn't walk out of WrestleMania as champion. I think we both are of the belief that Rhea should not walk out of WrestleMania as champion. Love
Agreed.
Rhea Ripley. Of course, I love her. But also, no, you don't need that. I think Bianca and Io put on maybe the best TV match of last year on Raw, right alongside the last Monster Standing. I think Bianca is going to hit a KOD on both women and not double stack them, but she's going to pin Io.
Man. I gotta go in the opposite direction. Io has been booked in this storyline like an afterthought, and that's exactly what they kind of want to portray to the fans, but in all honesty, Io has the most to gain with a win here at WrestleMania. A win solidifies her, and then I think they just go in the direction of having a Rhea v Bianca feud. Not to mention that, but I originally had Bianca winning this match, but she has so many good storylines after Mania that I don't think need the title.
I don't disagree with you. I think there is a wrong answer to this match, but between Bianca and Io, you could go either way. I just think Bianca is undefeated at WrestleMania, and I feel like that should stay up.
There's something very interesting to mention to this. I actually watched WrestleTalk's prediction video today,
Hmm.
and they pointed something out from the latest Raw,
Oh,
and Bianca didn't say that she was undefeated at Mania. She said she's never been pinned at Mania.
because she got thrown out of a battle royal. That doesn't count.
But they could
You know
still
that
do
doesn't
that. They
count,
could
Brendan.
still technically say that she's never
Oh,
been pinned at
brother.
Mania if Rhea takes the pin.
Yeah, right. But we have our main event for night two, the WWE Undisputed Championship between the franchise. Mr. Hollywood sold his soul to The Rock for to knock the socket out of the champion at Elimination Chamber after choking the life out of CM Punk, out of Phil Brooks from Chicago, Illinois, versus the reigning, defending, undisputed, the American Nightmare, the champion of WWE, Cody Rhodes. Brendan, who do you have walking out of Mania with their head held high?
I got Mr. Hustle Loyalty Respect, Mr. 17-time champ, Mr. Turn the Company upside down, give me John Cena.
Hmm, fine speech. But I'll tell you this. Do you really want your hero to break the record as the bad guy?
Yes, god damn it, yes.
Well, listen to this, Brendan. Because this man has fought through hell. This man was once wearing trunks and nothing else. This man once beat the Shield with his brother, alone, with Goldust at his side. This man was once Stardust. This man left to fight it out on his own. He started a rival promotion that is still up and kicking, and he came back, and damn it, he ended Roman Reigns' 1,316-day title reign. He is the American Nightmare. He is and will still be the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
All right. So those were our predictions for both Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania. Give us your predictions down in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Brendan, and that's Logan. And
I got one last thought for you guys.
All right, share
I
it.
ended the last one like this. And this is my final question for all of you before WrestleMania. Are you ready? I might cut out that time.